But Mr. President, I'll explain first the project, Mr. President. The vision here is to come up with a national fiber optic backbone, Mr. President. And this backbone will be available to local government units, to national government agencies. In fact, they already have a MOA with the province of Quirino to tap into this national fiber optic backbone, Mr. President. And the goal of this is to, number one, lower down cost because it will be built by government to make it affordable to our constituents and to our local government units. And number two, to reach those areas that are deemed uneconomical or non-commercially, not commercially viable to private operators, Mr. President. So that's why the government embarked on building this national fiber optic backbone. Now, there are three phases, Mr. President. Phase one, which is Northern Luzon, will be funded by government, the GAA. And phase two and phase three, which is Southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, will be funded by loans, Mr. President. And the reason why the department took the loan route is because if they wait for the GAA allocation, it will take time to build the national fiber optic backbone. So the strategy that they employed is both the GAA and both the loan, so that once the project will be completed, it will meet together, Mr. President, the loan portion and also the GAA portion. So that's the strategy that they employed.
Sige po. And the budget, the 2025 budget already contains the GAA funded phase. And then the foreign assisted is found in the unprogram or in the program?
President, the GAA portion is found in our 2025 budget to a tune of 1.5 billion pesos. The loan part, Mr. President, is awaiting for the signature of the DOF so that it can be implemented, Mr. President.
So, what would be now the legal basis? Nasa unprogram siya?
Wala pa, Mr. President. Wala pa siyang
Sige.
wala pa siya sa unprogram, Mr. President, because it's waiting for the signature of the DOF. Mr. President, let me just be corrected. The House reduced the GAA allocation to 1 billion pesos for 2025, Mr. President.
Well, siguro we need a rethink of this plan kasi given your cost estimate and then the rate we are funding it, I mean, 20 years, 25 years.
Correct,
It's a
Mr. President.
25-year plan and then by that time, baka hindi na yung fiber optic sasabihin nyo na, huwag na natin ituloy kasi obsolete technology na.
Correct, Mr. President. That's also the thoughts of the department. That's why
That's why. Kaya,
Yeah.
so, I mean,
that's why they also embarked on the loan to borrow, Mr. President, so that they can borrow immediately and build the backbone, Mr. President. But so far
it's impossible, sir, kasi the GAA funded for part 35 billion. At the rate we're funding it, 1 billion. So we have a 35-year horizon for this part. So pag-isipan na lang po natin ito kasi at any rate, you're just building the fiber optic backbone. Your government is building it, but you're using foreign technology, I'm sure. That's not Philippine-made technology. We are just a consumer of foreign technology. You're just digging. Ayun na siguro, we just dig it.
Mr. President, but
Precisely, Mr. President.
this type of technology, Mr. President, is really important, Mr. President.
Yeah.
We don't have that available in our country. But I was also advised that the loan portion is about 16 billion, Mr. President, so that immediately we can borrow 16 billion and implement the phase 2, phase 3
Sige.
portion, Mr. President. Tama kayo. If we wait for the GAA, it will take so long. No?
Ano ba to? Ang model natin yung Malaysia? Di ba parang nag-fiber optic si Malaysia noon pa, I think 10 years ago. Yun ba yun?
Yes, Mr. President, similar to Malaysia and Australia, Mr. President.
Sige po, one thing which worries this representation again is our flagship project, National Government Data Center. Our cost is 100 billion pesos, Mr. President. So in our budget for 2025, magkano naman ang ating finand dito? Yung project nilang National Government Data Center.
500 million, Mr. President.
500 million. So, kung 100 billion, so ilan yun? 2 years to times 100, 200 years. Tama ba?
For the data,
Mr. National Master, tama ba?
for the data center, Mr. President.
Yes, sabi nyo, the cost is 100 billion pesos. We are budgeting it at a rate of 500 million per year. Tama ba? So, in 2 years' time, 1 billion, tas 100, so 200 year. It's a 200-year plan, Mr. President. Pwedeng in writing na lang, sir. But just convince this representation in writing. Baka mas maganda. Baka antok na tayong lahat ngayon Kaya baka antok na rin ako. Baka yung mathematics ko mali na rin.
Yes, Mr. President. Just to answer your question, Mr. President, and they'll submit it in writing. The original budget for the data center is 100 billion, Mr.
Yes.
President. This administration, under the leadership of Secretary Uy, find it very expensive, Mr. President, and unrealistic already,
Correct.
Mr. President. So they revised the cost, Mr. President. So that's not the cost anymore.
But how can you just do it like that? I mean to say, yung previous planner, yung paa nila wala sa lupa. Ganun lang, out of thin air, 100 billion, ganun lang. I mean, si National Master, pag tumango, ibig sabihin nun, tama, okay na po sa akin yun. Pag, sige po, anyway, Mr. Chairman, I will be happy with the written, ano na lang,
Mr. President,
response.
the new estimate for the data center is about 1 billion pesos, Mr. President.
1 billion pesos.
Correct. So not
100 billion.
per data center, per data center.
Yeah, how many do we intend to build? 100 din.
No, but Mr. President, they also plan to, if you look at the budget, there's also budgets for services, Mr. President. So they are also planning to pay for services of data centers, Mr. President. So we're not going
Sige,
to build, but also lease capacity from data
Since
centers.
flagship program siya, that means you have a longer view So just give, if it can just be given to this representation.
Senator Gatchalian, I think Senator Pimentel will be content with
Yes,
an explanation in writing. You cannot debate with a math major on figures.
Yes, Mr. President. Especially at 2 a.m., Mr.
Yeah,
President. So-
No, as I've stated earlier, I will defer to the National Master, Mr. President. May abilidad dyan na hindi natin kaya, Mr. President. So at any rate, Mr. President, maraming issues dito, but we'll just send our questions to the Secretary. Yung ELGU project versus National Broadband Plan, paki-ano na lang, paki-distinguish yung ano po ito. And then you have some COA findings which are disturbing to this, which I find to be disturbing. So please, ano na lang, the answer is how will you address the COA findings, lalo na yung mga non-delivery ng contract stipulation sa free Wi-Fi. I mean, bakit ba nila nakuha muna yung mga kontrata? Yun po yung mga tanong po natin. Free Wi-Fi, ano lang, hindi nila mabigay, Mr. President. Ba't nila nakuha ang kontrata? But at any rate, Mr. President, can I ask now the National Privacy Commission, meron kasi kaming debate, sir, who is the head of the National Privacy Commission? Yes. Meron tayong parang I've noticed a tug of war between the right of the citizen to know or to know some information or to access some documents, and then some government agencies using the Data Privacy Act as the ground to deny access to some documents. So, bigyan kita ng example.